as you also probably noticed, I took you guys' feedback, and this episode is about, I think, 50 minutes long. So, hopefully you enjoy the longer style of the video. One of the requests that I got for, like, things to talk about or ramble about or whatever was, this thing called a 50 question tag, where it's basically just, like, 50 questions that you're supposed to answer about yourself. So, I thought I would go ahead and run through these and, kind of talk about whatever comes up. And I have some different things here to tap on. I have the now world famous stylophone that I use a lot in these videos. I have a case of about 10 blank CD cases. And I also have a vinyl record that I will tap and scratch on as we go along. And for any like audiophiles out there, I'm not scratching any kind of good record. These are all just kind of trashy ones that I don't listen to. So, not tearing up anything good. I also have a bottle of water that, since I'll be talking a lot in this video, I thought it'd be good to have one of these. So, there'll be a little bit of like water and drinking and mouth noises as we go along too as I use that. So we are going to jump right into the questions actually. The first question is, what are you wearing? I don't see any point in answering that, but t-shirt and shorts. 2. Ever been in love? Yes, I have been in love. I'm in love with the girl that I'm currently dating and have been dating for over 2 years now. So, there's that. There have been past relationships where at this point, I'm not sure if I actually was in love, but I know that during those relationships, I would have told you that I was. So, there's that too. Number 3. Ever had a terrible breakup? This is interesting. I don't know if I'd call it terrible. But, like, the very first serious girlfriend I have, I was, I think, 14 or 15. And it went on for maybe a year and a month or so. And it was like I don't know, her parents kind of went crazy, and, like, long story short, they banned us from talking to each other, so there was like a period of 3 or 4 months where we couldn't even talk, and then we finally were able to talk again, and we were like, so, did we break up? And we decided we did, so we just moved on from there. So it wasn't really a terrible breakup, but it was just weird, and honestly can't tell you. It's been so long since I've actually checked. I think I was like 175 last time I checked, so I'm probably around that 180, 185, 190 range. I'm not overweight. I have like a sort of like maybe a 5 or 10 pound cushion. I'm not like ripped or anything, but I'm kind of in that nice little in between, and I like it that way. Any tattoos? Right now, no, but I am looking to get some in the future. And any piercings? No. And I'm not sure. I don't think I'm actually going to ever get any piercings. I just don't think it would really work with me, and I don't think it would look very good. I think it would just be not really something that I liked. So, no piercings. It's probably not going to happen, but who knows? This question says ODP question mark. I'm actually not sure what that means. I'm gonna Google it here really quick. This is a one true pairing, meaning your favorite combination of characters in a fandom. I don't know if I can actually answer that. I'm not really a part of a fandom. There's a lot of things that I like and that I'm really passionate about, but I generally stay away from like the groups of fans and stuff, because I kind of like to just like, I like to enjoy things for my own reasons and not like, I don't know, I like it to be my thing, so I don't really have an answer to that. My favorite show, I'm assuming it means like favorite TV show. Let me think here. I like a lot of different TV shows for different reasons, but my favorite show growing up, and because it was my favorite show growing up, I still have a lot of respect for it, and I still greatly enjoy it, is Scrubs. A lot of you have probably seen it. It was pretty popular in the day, but yeah, I really like Scrubs. It's a good mixture of really good comedy and like drama and character development. Recently, I'm like halfway through Breaking Bad right now. I don't think I'm enjoying Breaking Bad as much as some people. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I think it's just not my kind of show. Like, I like it, and I can definitely understand why it's so well made and why people enjoy it, but I don't know. I don't like shows that are just constantly things going wrong and stress and things like that, you know? And every episode it almost is getting like to the point where it's predictable, like, oh yeah, this is definitely going to go wrong because nothing goes right in the show. So, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to finish Breaking Bad, but I'm watching that right now. And, I don't know, I'm a big fan of like, sitcoms that have like good character and plot development, like Scrubs, and I really liked The Office when it was, I didn't like the last couple seasons, I don't think a lot of people did, but the first 6 or 7 seasons of The Office were really good. Favorite bands? Now this is such a big question, I don't even know if I could answer it. I listen to a lot of music, so right now, the band I'm probably listening to the most overall, I found this band, I think they're from like the late 90s, called, it might be even earlier or later than that, but it's called I Am Glute, and that's with a Klood. It's kind of like this neat little indie pop band from early 2000s, late 1990s. That's what I've been listening to a lot of lately. If you asked me what my favorite band was, I would probably say Pixies. I'm a big Pixies fan. And, I don't know. There's not really a Pixies song I don't like. So, I would say Pixies are probably my favorite band. And, I also really like Mac DeMarco. He's kind of a lesser known guy. He's come around more recently. He's, like the singer-songwriter, but in kind of a more rock and roll type way, less acoustic and everything. That's Mac, and then DeMarco is DeMarco. So if you haven't heard of Mac DeMarco, miss like having lots of free time and like not having things to worry about in my free time. But I guess there are lots of advantages that come with that, because you get things like having your money and having your freedom. So, favorite song? I'm not even gonna try to answer that. I have way too many songs that I like. How old are you? I am almost 19. Or, no, I'm not almost 19. I don't know why I said that. I'm 18 and a half. Still have a few months to go until I'm 19. So, zodiac sign. You know, I actually don't know this. My girlfriend told me this at one point, and I forget what it was. I'll just, hold on, I'll Google that for you guys real quick, actually. Do some impromptu keyboard sounds in this video. What is my zodiac sign? Okay, my birthday was December 24th, Christmas Eve, 1995. So, let's see what my sign is. Oh, okay, yeah, this actually is familiar. I remember this now. I'm a Capricorn, so that's my zodiac sign. Quality that you look for in a partner. I mean, I think the thing that I actually look for the most in a partner is intelligence. Like, if I wasn't able to like hold an intelligent conversation with my girlfriend, you know, if I wasn't able to like talk about something and like have a conversation about like a complicated topic and like make progress with the conversation, it'd probably drive me crazy. So I really like that I'm able to do that, and that's a really, really good quality to have in a partner. Intelligence is definitely major. I think just like beauty is something that everybody looks for, whether they subconsciously or whether they consciously like admit it or not. But that's one of the first things you notice about someone is how good looking they are, how attractive they are to you. So that's an answer too. Favorite quote? I don't have one off the top of my head. Favorite actor? Trying to think here. Favorite actor? I really don't know. I'm more of like I'm one of those guys. I'm more of a fan of like roles than I am specific actors. So I really like it when like a lesser known actor comes into a big role and does really, really well. I'm a big fan of that. So loud music or soft? That's kind of an interesting question, because I think everybody likes both of those things at different times. I mean, there are definitely times when I prefer loud music and times when I prefer soft music. I'd say that I probably prefer loud music more often than soft music. I just like the more rock side of things, so I definitely love soft music, and there are certain songs that get to me every time, but I do like loud music probably more often than I do soft music. Where do you go when you're sad? When I'm sad, I surround myself by people that make me happy. Friends, my girlfriend, my parents, my siblings. So when I'm sad, I like to be around people, and it's a good distraction. It kind of reminds you of the good things you have. How long does it take you to shower? 15, 20 minutes. Generally my showers are like, I'll get in the shower and stand there and like think about things in the warm water for like 15 minutes, and then realize I'm in the shower, and then like do all of my cleaning really quickly in like 2 minutes, and then get out. So most of my shower time is just enjoying the warm water. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Probably 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, it depends on the day. If I'm going somewhere important, it'll take a little bit longer, of course, but just is ignorance, so it kind of goes along with the intelligence thing. Ignorance is a big turn-on for me, and just kind of close-mindedness. The reason that I joined YouTube, oh man, I don't know, YouTube happened really fast for me. My first YouTube channel was Dumb Fish Gaming, which is the channel that I still run. I would probably consider my main channel. It's where I do my regular gaming commentary with some of my friends. And my friend was kind of just like, "Hey man, we should play games and record it sometime." And I was like, "Sure." And so we did it that night, and it just kind of took off from there. Like, we just kept doing it. It's something that's really fun. There's something about like recording yourself talking that makes a game like that much more fun. So the reason I joined YouTube, I don't really know. Just kind of my friend brought it up, and we did it, and just kind of went with it from there. Fears. I was talking about this with someone else the other day, actually. I'm scared of heights, but only if, like, I'm not attached to anything. Like, if I'm on a roller coaster, or, like, a trolley, or, like, I'm rock climbing with something strapped around me, I'm totally fine. As long as I'm, like, attached or secured to something, heights don't bother me at all. I think it's just more the fear of falling that is me. I don't like being unsecured on high spots. It's more the scary thing to me. The last thing that made you cry, oh crap, let me think about this. The last thing that made me cry, not thinking of anything off the top of my head. I know it was a movie, I can't remember what movie it was though. I can't remember, there was a movie recently that made me cry. If I think of it, I'll come back to that question. Last time you said you loved someone, about 20 minutes ago, telling my girlfriend goodnight. The meaning behind your YouTube name. Well, this YouTube name's pretty obvious. I have a gaming channel, or an ASMR channel that does gaming, so the gaming ASMR. But for Dumb Fish, it was just like, we started off the channel without a name. I think it was like, we started off the channel and it was just called Ben and Addison Play Games. Addison is the friend I do the channel with. I think it was just called Ben and Addison Play Games. And after like a week, we gave it the name Dumb Fish Gaming, which is just kind of a reference to one of our videos. We had a video where we talked about a fish looking dumber. I don't remember, it was something stupid, and we named our channel after that. So that's what my YouTube name came from. The last book that you read. Next question is the book you're currently reading, so I'm assuming that the last book you read means the last book you finished. The last book that I finished was, let me think, it was this book called The Misremembered Man. I found it just on a random sale on my Kindle and read it, and it was really good. It's a book about this, it's all set in Ireland, and it's like, it starts off telling the story, going back and forth between this man and a woman, and it doesn't really tell you how they're connected until later, but I can't really talk about the book without spoiling it, and on the off chance that any of you guys want to check it out, I don't want to do that, but it's a really good kind of drama, comedy type thing. It's called The Misremembered Man, and I would check it out. It's pretty cheap, and it's not too long. I think it's like 250 pages, and it was very enjoyable. The book I'm currently reading is called, it's part one of a series called The Atlantis Gene. It's like this sci-fi book about all kinds of stuff, but it's really good so far. It feels like a, I don't know, there are certain sci-fi books that feel like lighthearted, and like the author sounds very aware that it's sci-fi, but this book feels like very hardcore and real. Like, there's a lot of science behind it, and it seems like something that could actually happen, so it's a really cool book. That's The Atlantis Gene, Gene. It's pretty cool. The last show you watched, I think the last show that I watched was actually South Park. I've been watching a little bit of South Park lately, just to kind of remind was in a joking way, but playing a video game with some friends, there's always the man you suck thing, so I think I was the recipient of a you suck once or twice last time we played a game, but I also dished out some too, so there's that too. Favorite flavor of sweet, I don't know, I really like sour things. I don't know if that's what the question's asking, but I really like sour candy, I love crybaby gum, and I love warheads, and just sour things in general. I'm a big fan. What instruments do you play? I play the guitar, acoustic and electric. I play the bass guitar. I play drums. I play piano, and I'm learning cello right now. So we'll see how that goes. It's tough. It's surprisingly different from guitar and bass when it comes to the learning curve. So, favorite piece of jewelry? I don't really wear jewelry, so I mean, I guess I like bracelets. I've had bracelets before that I liked, so probably bracelets. Last sport you played was basketball. I'm a big basketball fan, so anytime basketball is available, I try to jump in if I can. So the next question is, we're on question 46, we're getting close to the end here. The last song that you sang, last song that I sang, let me think here. Well, I'm recording this on a Sunday night, so the last song I sang was probably just some song at church. I personally I'm not really a Christian, or I don't believe in religion, but I was raised that way, so I go with my parents just because they like having me there. So the last song I sang was probably just a hymn at our church, or not a hymn, but like a contemporary Christian song. Favorite chat up line, is that like a pickup line? Favorite chat up line? I don't know. I've never released a pickup line and had it in a non-joking way before, or in a way that was like not just joking with friends about a pickup line, so I don't really know. Have you ever used it? No, I have not. Last time you hung out with anyone, I was hanging out with Addison, my friend who I run the channel with yesterday. And who should answer these questions next? Oh, I don't care. Anybody who wants to, I guess. It is a good way to use time in a video. So if you have time that you want to spend or kill, you should do this, whatever. So that was the 50 questions tag. So yeah, the rest of the video, I'll just be doing some random whispers and tapping on different things. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you're enjoying the gameplay so far. I was kind of surprised when you all suggested Mirror's Edge, because for me the game it doesn't make me feel sick, but like it messes with my head a little bit with all the different movement and stuff. So it seems like an interesting choice for an ASMR video, but it is very pretty. So I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. Since I got my new PC last week, I'm able to record games really easily, and because of my new CPU, there's really not a frame rate loss at all. So the quality, you might notice the quality is a good bit better than what it was before, and it's in 1080p native, so I'm actually recording and rendering in 1080p, so hopefully you guys enjoy it a little bit higher quality. And sorry about that death right there, I didn't realize what the button was doing. So I'm going to do some different tapping on the DVD cases after I get some water. I do all of my recordings, like my after recordings, in one take, so there's always kind of some little bits of silences and stuff, and I hope you guys don't mind that. I actually prefer that when I'm watching a video. I really don't like heavily edited ASMR videos where all the different parts are cut out just to get to the ASMR triggers or whatever. close to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. A lot of you said yes to the longer videos, so hopefully this is good for you guys. If you liked it, leave a comment and like the video. If you have suggestions for triggers or games to play after